Morning, George. Frosty again, ain't it?
Ah, but at least it'll be dry for the bonfire tonight.
Oh, they're lighting it at 7:30, ain't they?
Ah, well, I hope Lord Russett's got a good lot of fireworks this year.
Oh, well, he should have. He ordered them down at Floggits, and you always get good value from Gert and Daisy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the BBC presents Floggits with Joan Sims, Hugh Paddick, Ronnie Barker, Doris Rogers, Ron Moody, and Elsie and Doris Waters.
That's it now. There we are. Daisy, I made out Lord Russett's bill for the fireworks. Shall I send it up to him?
No, Gert, leave it. We'll be seeing him at the bonfire tonight when he gets back from London.
Oh, of course we will. Here, Daisy, I've often wondered who exactly was Guy Fawkes. Was he a Prime Minister?
No. Mind you, he should have been. He had more good ideas about Parliament than anybody else.
What do you mean?
Well, he tried to blow it up.
Oh, and did he?
No. You know what it's like in Parliament, Gert. There's so much hot air comes out of there it kept blowing the match out.
Well, Bert's uncle stood for Parliament, didn't he, Daisy?
That's right.
What's he doing now?
Oh, he's not doing anything now, Gert.
Oh, why?
Well, he got elected.
Oh.
Mind you, he did ask a question in the House once.
Oh, what was that?
He said, would they mind closing the windows? The draft was keeping him awake. Oh, it's a funny business altogether. Who do you support, Gert?
Arsenal every time.
No, I mean, who'd you vote for in the last election?
Oh, I can't remember his name, but he was ever so nice. He had lovely, fair, curly hair.
Oh,
right,
lummy, look. I'm having to think of what the suffragettes went through just for this. Well, come on, let's try and get ahead so we'll have plenty of time to get ready for tonight, eh?
Yes, do you remember that big bonfire night in Knothole Street just after the war?
Oh, do I? That was the year Bert had his appendix out. I remember sitting by his bed as he came round, watching the nurses bonfire through the window. Then the doctor came in and pulled the curtains.
Why?
Well, he said he didn't want Bert to think the operation was a failure. That was the year he had a barney with old Mother Butler.
Well, what about?
Well, you see, she brought out an old armchair, and Bert went to throw it on the bonfire. Oh, she was furious.
Why?
Well, she was still sitting in it.
I shall wonder how Mr. Niggle's getting on with the guy for tonight.
Oh, I don't know. He's been very mysterious. All he'd tell me was it was going to be more lifelike than Cyril.
Oh, I mean, that's not saying much. Here, that reminds me. Cyril ought to be back there now. He shouldn't be all day just taking the fireworks up to the castle.
No, he's been gone long enough to take him up to Edinburgh Castle. But listen, are you sure you gave him the definite instructions?
Oh, yes. I gave him the key Lord Russett left. I told him what room they were to go in and to lock the door after him.
I'm back, Mrs. Floggit.
Did you do all I told you?
Yeah, everything.
And what about the key?
Oh, that's safe enough.
Well, where is it?
Well, after I lock the door, I shove the key back under. Nobody will get in at the fireworks now.
Well, that was very clever of you.
Oh, it wasn't nothing much, really.
There's just one thing.
Yeah?
How do we get the fireworks out?
Well, you just unlock the door.
What with?
The key.
And how do we get the key?
Well, it's in the... Oh, that'll be a bit tricky, won't it? You'll think of something, won't you?
We'll have to. Lord Russett said that was the only key there was to that room.
Cyril, every firework we had in stock is in that room. And unless we get them out, there'll be no display tonight.
Well, don't get on at me. I've done my best.
Done your best? You've got every firework in the village locked up in a room where no one can get at them and throw away the key and you say you've done your best.
Well, none of us are perfect.
But what are we going to do? Come on, we better get up there and get them out. Come on, Gert.
All right. I'll tell you what, I'll put up the back in 10 minutes sign.
Oh, are you closing the shop? Good.
Why?
Well, that means I can knock off and have an early lunch.
Oh, no, you don't. Come on, genius. Up to the castle.
Well, I don't know what you're going to do. That door is 3 inches of solid oak.
Look, Mr. Thatcher, are you sure you haven't got another key?
Oh, yes, I've several more.
Oh, fine.
Of course, none of them open this door. Mind you, the master key to the castle would open it.
Well, where's that?
Oh, we lost that years ago. You won't get that door open without brute force. It's 3 inches of solid oak, you know. I'd have a go at it myself if it wasn't for my operation.
Here, I could do that. I've seen them do it on the pictures.
Seen him do what?
Take a run at it and knock it down with my shoulder.
This is something I must see.
3 inches of solid oak, you
Here
know.
I come. Ready or not?
Well, what have you stopped for?
I just remembered, when the bloke on the pictures did it, he broke his arm.
You should have used your head. You couldn't have hurt that.
Yes, it's 3 inches of solid oak, you know.
You're not kidding. He's got the thickest head. Oh, you mean the door.
But
Mrs. Floggit, I just thought of something. Have you got a hairpin?
Oh, don't bother about your hair, Cyril. Who's going to see you up here?
No. I mean, we could have a go at picking the lock.
Picking the lock. Oh, Cyril, do you know how to do it then?
No, do you?
Here, I've just thought of something.
What?
Just as well that boy didn't try and break it down. I saw a picture once and a fella broke his arm. You see, that door's 3 inches of solid oak.
Yes, Mr. Thatcher, we know.
Oak, you see.
Oh, Daisy, look, we've got to get in there somehow to get the fireworks.
You won't get through that door.
Oh, lummy, if only there were a window or something.
Oh, there is a window.
Well, why didn't you say so before?
Oh, you seem to have your mind set on getting through the door. And you won't get through that door because it's
3 inches of solid oak.
Oh. Now that's the window.
Oh, dear. Isn't it small? A human being couldn't get through that.
Here, I bet I could.
Maybe, but I was talking about human beings. Anyway, I don't suppose you could even get up there.
Well, I've got a ladder, but you'll have to watch out when you step on the 3rd, 5th, and 9th rungs.
Why?
They're not there.
Here, if you give me a lift onto the edge of this water bat, I think I could just about reach it.
All right, then. Come on.
Right.
Yes. Have a go.
Yes.
Ready?
Ooh.
Up to Daisy.
Ooh.
Come on, up to Gert.
Ooh. There.
Good lad, Cyril.
Well, I'm on the sill. Shall I put my feet through first?
Yes, that's best.
Righto.
Open it first. Oh, never mind. Well, can you get through now?
Yeah, I think so. It's a bit tight, but I think... Here, I'm stuck.
Oh, what do we do now?
Oh, I think I'll go home.
But, Daisy, we can't just leave him sticking out of the window like that.
I don't know. When he's weathered a bit, he'll match all the other gargoyles. All right, Cyril. Cyril, breathe in. Now hold your breath and wiggle around. Wiggle around, that's right. That's the way.
Cyril, are you all right?
Cyril. Cyril? Cyril. Oh, I forgot. It's all right. You can breathe out now.
Oh, here. All dark in here.
Well, get the key and open the door.
I can't see it. Just a minute, I'll strike a match.
Cyril!
Oh, no,
don't.
no.
The fireworks.
Oh, dear.
Come here, Gert, quick before they all go off. Help me up to the window. Come on, now pass me up that bucket.
Where? Oh,
quick.
Yes.
Come
Here
on.
it is, Daisy. Look. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Here, I'm soaking.
What about the fireworks?
They're soaked as well.
Oh, good. What, no, what, all of them?
Yeah, most of the water went right in the box.
Oh,
dear.
well, that's it. Open the door and come out.
You know, I've been thinking we should have tried the other door.
What other door?
There's another door to that room that leads off the pantry.
What?
What?
Yes, and we never even bothered to lock that.
Hello? Hello? What? No, you'll have to speak up. I can't hear you. What? Well, if you ever do get any fireworks, you can do the same with them. Souls.
Any luck?
No. And that's the last wholesaler in the book.
Oh, dear.
I don't know what we're going to do, Gert.
I do wish Wally was here.
Why? What could he do?
Nothing, I just wish he was here. I miss him.
Oh, Gert, it's Guy Fawkes night, not St. Valentine's Day. Mind you, it might just as well be. There'll be no fireworks in Russet Green tonight.
I know.
And think of it, they started these displays 100 years ago, and it's all our fault.
Daisy, you can't blame us for that. We weren't here 100 years ago.
Oh. All right, Gert. Sometimes I wonder if it's worth it.
Daisy, I've just got an idea.
As if we didn't have troubles enough. Well, come on, what is it?
Look, why don't we go around the village and ask everyone who's got fireworks if they'll sell them back to us?
Gert, I don't want to worry you, but I think you've had a brainwave.
Well, is that bad?
In your case, it's unique. Cyril, look after the shop. We're going out. Cyril. Oh.
We don't have to worry. Cyril is his watchful self again.
Oh, it's a bit nippy this afternoon. Come on, Gert, we'll try this house first.
It's Mrs. Bennett's, isn't it?
Yes, you can tell by her washing. Disgraceful, isn't it? You go up, Gert. I don't want to see her. We had a bit of a row in the shop this morning.
All right. Mind, I don't know if she's got any.
Afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon, Mrs. Bennett.
Something I can do?
Yes, well, you see, it's about some fireworks.
Fireworks? I'm against them. They should be Vandeleur. They're nasty, noisy instruments of the devil, and they frighten children, terrify animals, disturb the peace, and they make a dreadful smell and litter the place with rubbish. And what's more, they're dangerous. Fireworks? Huh.
But did she have any?
I don't know. She wouldn't say.
Here we are. Old Grandad Mole's. I know he bought some. Come on. Hello, Mr. Mole.
Oh, where have you been?
Well, nowhere. We've come to ask you about the fireworks.
Oh, that's what I've always said.
Eh?
The ones we sold you. We want to buy them back.
Oh, the poor fella.
You have another go, Daisy.
The fireworks you bought yesterday.
Oh, was he on his bicycle?
What about the fireworks you bought?
Oh, yes. They keep them at store too long nowadays.
Oh, lummy Daisy.
I think so too. He read it in a book, you know.
Look, I'll have one more go. Mr. Mole, we wanted to buy back your fireworks.
Oh, yes. It's the hot water that kills them.
Oh, I give up. Come on, Gert. Bye-bye, Mr. Mole.
Yes. Oh, by the way, those fireworks you sold me.
We've got through. Yes?
I set them off this morning. They were lovely.
Well, Gert, this is about the only place we haven't tried. Who lives here?
I'm not sure. They haven't been here long.
Hello.
Oh, what a pretty kid. Hello, love. Isn't that a nice dolly?
Yes, this is Belinda. Father Christmas bought her.
Oh, she's lovely. Now, look, tell me, dear, did Daddy buy you any fireworks this year?
I don't know. I've been down in the meadow talking to the squirrels and bunny rabbits all day long.
Oh. What did they say?
They said that at the end of the rainbow there's a big pot of gold.
Yes. So you haven't got any fireworks then?
Did you want something?
Yes, we do. Very much.
Oh, well, if you give me 2 shillings, I'll tell you where you can get all the fireworks you want.
Oh, marvellous. Well, here you are then, dear. 2 bob. Look, now, where do we go?
You go home, close your eyes, turn around 3 times and wish, and the fairies will fill your house with fireworks. Bye-bye.
Well, Gert, nobody can say we haven't tried.
Daisy, we'll still have the bonfire.
Bonfire night's no good without fireworks. It's like television without Richard Dimbleby.
Well, what can we do?
Nothing. We've tried every shop in the district, every house in the village. There's nothing left to try.
Here, Daisy. There's one thing we haven't tried.
What's that? I'll have a go at anything.
Well, close your eyes, turn round 3 times.
Oh, Gert, that is a doll.
Well, it's worth trying.
I think restraint's been too much for you.
Oh, no. Come on, Dave. Now, let's have a go anyway.
Oh, well, you can if you want to. I'm not.
Oh, no, look. We'll have to do it together. Well, come on, Dave. There's no harm in trying.
Oh, all right. I might as well have me 2 bobs worth.
All right, let's do it. Now then, turn round 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now recite this.
What, together?
Yes.
Gert and Daisy, close your eyes, then you'll get a big surprise. Fairy, fairy, tell me true, what have you brought me?
Hello, you two.
You must have turned round the wrong way, Gert. All we've got is a witch.
Oh, Mother Butler, what do you want?
I've just heard about your latest effort. Just about what I'd expect from you two. Ruining bonfire night for the old village.
It wasn't our fault. And anyway, it's none of your business.
Everything in this village is her business.
Now, don't you come the old acid with me, spoiling the kids' pleasure. If I'd my way, you'd be sent to Dundee.
You mean Coventry, Digeri?
I mean Dundee, Emma. It's further away. And don't interrupt.
I'm sorry, Digeri. I don't want to cause no ill feeling.
Call yourselves shopkeepers. You're indeficient, the pair of you. You can't even deliver a few fireworks without making a mess of it.
Why are you so interested in it anyway?
I don't care for myself.
I don't much care for you either.
I'm thinking of the poor little kiddies, what you've done out of their harmless fun.
Ooh, I could as if she cared.
Now, don't try to put me off. Oh, dear, I'd something in my mind, and now it's gone.
They've probably got frightened in there all by itself.
You're useless, you are.
Now, Digeri.
Shut up, Emma. You've got no sense of civic pride.
You can talk, you've got no sense. Anyway, it was just bad luck. An accident could happen to anyone.
Not to me, it couldn't.
Well, hang on, we'll try and arrange one.
Shut up, Emma.
Oh, take no notice of her, Mrs. Smee. She's a fathead.
Here, Don't you tell her I'm a fathead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were keeping it a secret.
I reckon there's been dishonesty somewhere.
Here, that's enough of that. I'll tell you what I'll do.
Are you threatening me again?
No, it's the same threat. Oh, get out of it. Go on.
Oh, we're going. Come on, Emma. Let's get our fireworks ready.
That's right. Go and get... Just a minute. Your fireworks?
Yes, we bought a lot in strawberries last week.
Well, if you're so keen on village pride, why don't you give them to the village for the display?
Not likely. We paid for them and we're going to watch them. Come on, Emma.
Like you heard us, Daddy.
Well, of all the cheek, shouting about village pride and keeping her fireworks to herself.
Yes, she ought to practice what she screeches.
Excuse me, Mrs. Floggits.
What is it, Emma?
I hope you won't be offended because I don't want to cause no ill feeling.
Yes.
But I don't want the display to be cancelled, so I brought you some of our fireworks. They are cacao.
Say, good old Emma. We can have the display after all.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say that.
Why?
Well, I know every little helps, but we shan't get far with a halfpenny squib and a packet of sparklers. Bye-bye, Tom. Hear that, Gert? Tom says old Mother Butler's been going around telling everyone we ruined the fireworks on purpose.
Oh, she's a menace. Why did she ever come down to Russet Green?
Didn't you know? Our old man sent her down for a rest.
She doesn't need a rest.
No, but he does. Oh, Gert, there must be something we can do.
All I can think of is to leave the district.
Hello, ladies. Tinkle, tinkle. Here I am again. George Bell, the shopkeeper's friend.
Oh, Mr. Bell, I didn't see you coming. You did give me a shock.
Oh, sorry, but I'm one of the electric bells. Get it? Shock, electric bells, eh?
Yes, Mr. Bell, yes. Oh, thank goodness.
Yes.
Look, listen. Does your firm sell fireworks?
No. Mind you, they'll give me a rocket if my sales go down. I'll tell you what I've got in the van, though. Some crackers.
Firecrackers?
No, cream crackers. With a cheesy flavour.
Yes, like some of your jokes. Anyway, all we're interested in at the moment is fireworks.
Oh, that's what you say at the minute, ladies. But you haven't seen crumble, the wonder loaf. Just the thing for people on a diet.
Why, is there no starch in it?
Oh, yes, plenty. It just tastes so horrible you can't eat it.
Well, we couldn't afford it anyway. We're saving up to buy an ordinary loaf.
Very funny, very funny, very funny. Here, how about some beauty preparations?
Oh, no, thanks. Got plenty of those.
No, this is a new line. It's made specially for you by Mr. Max Milligan of Pontypridd.
Don't even know him.
Here, here's his new range of perfumes. Look at this. Evening in Caerphilly. Moon over Tony Pandy.
She's a smasher. Ashes of anthracite.
Each perfume is designed to appeal to a different type of male, you see. Amorous, passionate, jaded, hungry.
Hungry? What does that smell like?
Steak and kidney pudding. And look, here's his very special one. Milligan No. 5. Comes in 3 strengths called Come Hither, Into My Arms, and All Put Me Down.
I've never heard of the firm.
What? Mr. Max Milligan of Pontypridd does make up for a lot of the big Hollywood stars, you know.
Who, for instance?
Lassie, Flash the Wonderhorse, Beast from Outer Space.
But they're all animals. Don't any people use it?
Oh, lots of famous Hollywood stars use his stuff. There's Myrtle Bludgeon, Felicity Crud, Philomena Dangle. They all use his perfumes by the gallon.
I've never heard of any of them.
Maybe not, but you can smell them for miles.
Oh, all righty, Gert, look at this bottle. Milligan's all-purpose toilet water.
Yes.
It says on the label, a dab behind the ears makes you irresistible. 2 spoonfuls in water make a fine gargle, and the liquid undiluted can be used to remove old paint.
Mr. Bell, is this stuff really as powerful as that?
What? Powerful? A girl I know hadn't had a date for 3 years. She got desperate, emptied the whole bottle behind her ears.
Did you get a date?
No, her ears fell off.
Oh, in that case, we're not really interested. Now, why not go over to the Red Lion and try and sell some to Greta?
Oh, that's a good idea. If she won't buy a bottle of my stock, I can buy a bottle of hers.
Yes,
Be seeing you. Cheerio. Tinkle, tinkle. Mr. Max Milligan of Pontypridd. Ah, here we are, the old Red Lion then. Hello, Greta, me love. If the beer tastes as good as you look, I'll have a gallon.
Oh, hello, Mr. Bell. You've rather won the things you say. You remind me of one of my boyfriends.
Oh, which one?
Well, you don't expect me to remember his name, do you? You haven't seen him for a fortnight. You know, funny thing, it was exactly a year ago I met him on Guy Fawkes night.
Really?
Yes, he invited me round to see his fire.
Oh, where was that?
In his front room.
Well, that was no good. You can't have fireworks in the front room.
That's what you think. Do you know this?
Fine, please.
Oh, don't fuss. Do you know, this chappie was a romantic devil, brought me some sweets once and said I had to give him a kiss for each one.
Oh, charming.
No exhaustion, they was hundreds and thousands. Mind you, very different to the chap I went out with last night. Oh, he was shy.
What do you mean?
Well, when we got to the front door, he said, if I try and kiss you, will you shout for help?
Go on, what did you say?
I said, do you think you're going to need any help? You know, honestly,
Fine, please.
Oh, get yourself under control. Now then, where was I?
You know, you want to be a bit careful of these shy fellas, Greta. Don't trust them too far.
Oh, I don't trust them too near. Actually, this chap was too young to be dangerous. He was only about 21.
What, did he tell you his age?
Didn't have to. I counted the rings under his eyes. You know, he took me home to meet his brother, professional footballer he was.
Oh, yes, forward?
Yes, very. Actually, I went out with him a couple of times, but I had to give him up. I didn't like the way he spoke.
What do you mean?
Well, he used to end all his sentences with a proposition.
No. You mean a preposition.
I know what I mean. You know, and what's not...
Fine, please.
Oh, impetuous devil. You know, this chap, nasty piece of work he was, he insulted me.
Did he?
Yes, he asked me if I could dance.
Oh? Well, what's wrong with that?
I was dancing with him at the time.
Oh, dear. Well, I better be on my way. Get home in time to see the fireworks. Pity you're not having any down here.
Yes, I will, mister. I love fireworks. Do you know...
Fine, please.
Oh, don't stretch my good nature. Don't. Yes, you know, as I was saying, when I worked for the Horse and Trumpeter, they had a real do there on Guy Fawkes night. Biggest bonfire in the district. They let fireworks off in the bar. Oh, I do miss it.
Why did you leave, then?
The place burned down.
Oh, look. Well, I'm off. See you next trip, Peter. Cheerio. Tinkle, tinkle.
Pine, please.
Also, Tom, I can deal with you now.
Can you? Oh, that's what you think. Come over here.
Well, I made out the poster cancelling the display. Shall I put it up?
What have you put?
I'll read it. The firework display on the castle lawn that will be held at 7:30 will not be held. There.
But what did you want it would be held for, then?
Well, that's because some people didn't know it was to be held in the first place.
Well, if they didn't know in the first place it wasn't going to be... I mean, if it wasn't in the first place going to be... Oh, never mind, Gert. Put it in the window.
All right. You know, it's a shame about the children days, isn't it? They look forward to Guy Fawkes night.
Yes, they look a long way, too. They've been asking for a penny for the guy since August. No, it's not the children I'm thinking about. They can always find something to set light to.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Hello, Mr. Niggle.
You can destroy that poster, ladies. All is well. There will be celebrations tonight.
Why?
I've been working in my shed all day.
Oh, lummy. That's enough reason for a celebration in itself.
Using my expert knowledge of the sciences, I have evolved the Niggle multi-purpose pyrotechnic.
Oh, that's no good to us. We want fireworks.
No, you don't understand. I have produced a very huge combustible explosive which generates a ornamental display. Now, do I make sense?
Well, you never have since we met you, but why should you start now?
Ladies, I have made a firework.
A firework? Still, one's no good to us.
Precisely, but this is no ordinary firework.
Well, Gert, one of us has got to be mug enough to ask him. Mr. Niggle, what does it do?
Well, now then, as soon as the blue paper is ignited, it leaps explosively across the ground like a kangaroo. You see, in the bottom, I have crackers.
Have crackers? Lummy, you are crackers.
Then it sits up on end and shoots forth a column of multicoloured sparks. Following that, it spins round on its own orbit, presenting in coloured smokes a pictorial representation of the Battle of Jutland. At the same time, patriotic music will be heard.
And how did it do that?
Oh, it don't. Cyril stands behind it playing his mouth organ.
What does it do at the end?
Oh, at the end, it whizzes high in the air, circles the field, and finishes by writing Rule Britannia in green flame.
Ooh. You mean that little cylinder on your hand cart can do all that?
Well, I don't know. I haven't tried. But wouldn't it be lovely if it could? I'll try it now and try the prototype. I shall need a box of matches and a large piece of cheese.
Cheese? What do you want that for?
I'm starving. There's nothing to eat since tea time, and it's 4:30 now.
Oh, come on.
Well, there she is, ladies. Now, I'll place her down here.
Oh, I do hope it works. Mr. Niggle, if it does, can you make any more?
Oh, hundreds, ladies, hundreds.
Oh, what a relief. Marvellous. Yes, wonderful. Oh, let me trouble again.
Now then, what bit of mischief are you up to on Emma's bit of pavement?
Mind your own business. Come on, Mr. Niggle.
Emma, there's goings on out here.
Oh, good. I'll just get an hat on and I'll be out.
Yes, a chilly business being nosy.
Right, ladies, here we are. Now, stand back. It's due to explode now. Be careful.
Where's it gone?
I don't know. It dazzled me.
It works. Amazing.
Oh, I didn't think much of that.
Yeah, doesn't it turn warm? I'm sweltering.
I'm not surprised. Your hat's on fire. Your hat's on fire.
Oh, Emma, you aren't half the sight.
Oh, there you are. It's out now. But the heat's melted all the waxed fruit.
Oh, it is a mess.
Oh, Emma, you're a scream. You've ruined it.
You've got a wonderful sense of humour.
What do you mean?
It's your act.
Everyone in the village is here. Isn't it lovely? Gert, old Niggle certainly saved the day.
Yes, here he is now.
Well done, Niggle.
Evening, ladies.
Well, we're ready, Mr. Niggle. Where's all the fireworks?
It's in my pocket.
It? You mean there's only one?
Yes.
You said you could make hundreds.
Well, I could. It'll take me several months.
That means it's all off again.
And here comes Lord Rusty.
Oh, well, it's our fault, Gert. Come on, let's go and apologise. I don't know what we can say to him. It can't be helped. We just have to tell him. Oh, good evening, your lordship.
Hello, ladies. I'm dreadfully sorry, but...
Oh, don't you apologise. It was all our fault.
Oh, nonsense. I should have remembered to cancel.
No, it was our fault. Cancel what?
Well, you see, I've had this standing order with Higginbottoms for 15 years, and I didn't like to offend them, so I had to take them.
What's he talking about, Gert?
So there they all are in the back of the car.
They're all what are?
Well, 40 pounds worth of fireworks I just can't use.
Oh, that's what you think.
Oh, it's been a lovely evening, hasn't it, Dave? Much nicer than a Guy Fawkes night in London.
Gert.
But everything's different down here somehow. Now, look at the way everyone lives.
Gert.
Just wandering along, never giving two hoots for the time.
Gert.
Taking things just as they come, you know. One day much the same as another.
Yes, it's just as well, really. Gert, do you realise they're out there celebrating Guy Fawkes Day?
I know.
But it's only November the 2nd.
Well...
You've been listening to Floggits with Elsie and Doris Waters, Joan Sims, Hugh Paddick, Ronnie Barker, Doris Rogers and Ron Moody. The script was by Terry Nation, John Junkin and Dave Freeman, and this recorded production was by Bill Gates.
Afternoon, Tom.
Afternoon, George. Evening's a drawing in again today.
Ah, soon be too dark for a walk on Sunday afternoon.
Well, there ain't many out today in this wind.
No, I'll tell you who I did see up the hill, though. Them two from Floggits, Gert and Daisy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present Floggits with Joan Sims, Hugh Paddick, Ronnie Barker, Iris Vandeleur, Ron Moody, Peter Hawkins, and Elsie and Doris Waters.
Gert, this wind is cold.
Oh, come off it, Daisy. What could be nicer than England on an autumn day?
Well, the south of France, Italy, Spain, and Australia, I should think.
Daisy, where's your patriotism?
Frozen stiff like the rest of me, Gert.
Oh, we'll turn back soon. Perhaps the wind will drop.
Lummy, if it doesn't, I will. I tell you what, though, Gert, I think this wind's got rid of my cold.
Has it?
Yes, I think I've got flu now.
Oh, dear. Come on, then, let's go back. It's getting dark. But I'm enjoying the fresh air, you know.
It'll do, yes. Well, it's not doing you much good.
What are you on about?
With a cough like that, you ought to be in bed.
It's not me. It's that horse in the field. Look, just behind the edge. He ought to be in bed.
But horses don't go to bed, Gert. By the time they get their shoes off, it'll be time to get up.
Well, I bet he's been sleeping out in the open.
That's probably where he got the cough, then. That's not big enough for a horse, Gert. It's a Shetland pony. Look, it's all shaggy.
I never knew they made noises like that. Let's see. Daisy, it's a dog. Here, boy, here. Come on, good boy.
Oh! Gert, I know you love animals, but what's the idea of rolling round on the road with him?
It's not my idea, it's his.
Well, get up.
I can't, he's sitting on my chest.
Get up.
Oh, dear, now he's licking my face. It's like washing with wire wool.
That means he likes you.
Well, I'm not very fond of him. Get him off.
Just a minute. I know what. I've got some biscuits in my bag. Here, boy, here. Biscuits. Look, watch it. Lummy, they've all gone.
Oh, I say, you mean he's eaten all the chocolate fingers?
Yes, hang on. Oh, it's all right. I thought he'd had a couple of mine as well.
I think he must be ravenous.
Yes, well, come on, Gert. Let's get away quick. I don't like the way he's looking at you. Come on.
You know, Daisy, I've got a feeling that dog was lost.
Oh, well, it'd be a shame to lose a nice animal like that.
You know, I wish I had one.
I think you've got one. Take a look, he's following us.
Or perhaps he's just going our way. Stand still and let him go past us. Don't look at him. What's tickling you?
He is. He's licking the back of my neck. Get down.
Oh, Daisy, now you've annoyed him.
How do you know?
Well, he's chewing your handbag.
Here, stop that. Give it here. Come on.
Oh, he wants to play.
Well, I don't. Get rid of him, Gert. Throw a stick.
Oh, no, I don't want to hurt him.
No, I mean throw a stick for him to run after so that we can get away.
All righto.
Marvellous. That's gone all of 5 feet. Why didn't you go with the Olympic team?
They never asked me.
Oh, give it here. Now, go on. Go on, fetch it. Quick, fetch. Not you, Gert. Come back. I meant the dog.
Well, he never took any notice of it.
Look, Gert, when animals won't obey you, there's only one thing to do. Be firm and show them who's boss. Now, watch. Go home. Go on. Just a minute. Go on, go home. There you are.
What do you mean?
Well, he's established he's boss. Now we can go home. Come on.
Well, open up. Let's get in and have a cup of tea.
I wonder where that dog went in the end.
Oh, no. Where is he?
Switch the light on.
I can't see him.
He's out here in the kitchen.
Well, how did he get in?
Through that hole in the back door.
There is no hole in the back door.
Isn't there? You come and have a look.
He must have walked right through it. Isn't he strong?
Yes, he is. What are we going to do with him?
Come here, boy. Come on. Come here. Come on. Oh, there. You pleased him. He's wagging his tail.
Yes. Well, that saved us the trouble of clearing the table. Now, listen here, horrible. I don't know where you come from, but you're not going to stay here.
Oh, you've upset him. He sounds unhappy.
Sounds like the Queen Mary entering harbour. It looks like it, too. All right. But, Gert, he can't stay here.
Daisy, we can't send him out in the cold. I wouldn't set a dog out on a night like this, let alone...
Oh, all right. Look, we'll let him stay the night, but in the morning we'll hand him over to Constable Harris.
Right. Now, go on, boy, then. Lie down. That's it.
Oh, let's have a sit down ourselves. I'm tired.
I know. Well, we've had a long day. Dear.
Gert.
Yeah?
Do you get dizzy on nights?
No, why?
Well, somebody's got to climb over that dog and poke the fire.
I'll clear the breakfast things, Daisy.
Mrs. Floggits! Mrs. Floggits! Mrs. Floggits!
What is it, Cyril?
There's a big dog in the shop.
Well, why don't you serve him?
All right, I'll go. Here, you're joking at me again, aren't you?
That's right.
Anyway, there's no need to serve him. He's helping himself.
Oh, good. Eh?
It's the chocolate biscuits he seems keen on. He's hardly touched the cream ones. He just sniffed them and then walked on them.
But for goodness sake, Gert, come and help me stop him. He's your friend. Oi, horrible. Horrible.
Yes, Mrs. Floggit?
I mean the dog.
Oh, is that his name? I get confused because that's what Dad calls me.
Horrible. Stop eating those biscuits. They're bad for you. Daisy is still hungry. Perhaps he wants some meat. Well, there's no dog food. I know. Give him a tin of corned beef.
Morning, ladies.
Oh, morning, Constable Harris.
The wife said you wanted to see me. So this is the animal, eh? Some Bernard, eh?
Yes, have you heard of anybody losing one?
Oh, no, don't get many strays around here. Mind you, I remember once...
Here we go, Gert.
I remember once old Charlie... I told you about him, haven't I?
Told us about him, we could write his life story.
Yeah, well, of course, he was sergeant here before he retired, you know. And one day, somebody brought in a bloodhound what was lost, you see.
Give him another tin, Gert. Mr. Harris,
yeah,
look...
well, nobody claimed this bloodhound, you see, so Charlie asked him if he could have it, you see. He thought it might come in handy. One day, believe it or not, it did.
Another tin, Gert. Mr. Harris,
you see, somebody broke into Grubbit's farm and pinched 30 bob. It had been left in a cocoa tin on the mantelpiece.
I know, Days, another tin.
Silly habit, you know, leaving money lying around in a cocoa tin. So Charlie got this bloodhound, you see, took it up to the farm, let it smell the tin, and off they went. Gone for a week, they were.
Did it lead into the thief, then?
No, took him to a cocoa factory near Bristol. Give him another tin, Miss Gert. Well, you keep me here nattering, or you haven't told me what you wanted.
Oh, look, never mind the bloodhounds. Can you take care of this dog down at the police station?
Oh, well, that depends if you hand him over to me.
Oh, right. Then we hand him over to you.
Right, I can't take him.
Why?
Oh, I got nowhere to keep him.
Haven't you got a kennel at the station?
Oh, yeah, but at the moment it's full of my chrysanthemum cuttings.
Oh. Well, where do you normally keep lost dogs?
Well, usually in the house, but what with a wife's sister and her 5 kids and her mother coming down tomorrow, there isn't any room for Horrible.
Well, can't you let him sleep in your woodshed?
Oh, I'm afraid not. I'm sleeping in there myself. You know. Yeah. But I'll go and phone Strawberries. They'll collect him in the van on Friday. In the meantime, he'll be happier with you.
He might be happy, but what about us? He's eaten 10 bobs worth of corned beef already.
I bet that pleases you, don't it? Shows he's healthy. Cheerio, then.
I tell you what, Gert. It'd be cheaper to let Mr. Harris have Horrible, and we'll take his sister-in-law and the 5 kids. I wish you could manage this dog, Daisy. I can't do a thing with it. It's good practice, Gert. Once you've handled Horrible, you'll have no trouble with Wally. Oh, I wish I could train him. Who, Wally? No, I mean Horrible. He'd make a good house dog. You can tell as soon as somebody comes in the shop. Yes, he dives under the table and starts whimpering. See? Yes. Oh, lummy, it's enough to make anybody whimper. It's Mr. Niggle.
Morning, ladies.
Hello, Mr. Niggle. What can we do for you?
Well, I just come in for... Hello, that's a fine-looking animal you've got there.
Well, it might be nice-looking, but he's a bit simple. He won't do a thing we tell him. Just doesn't seem to understand.
Oh, that's not surprising. It's a St. Bernard. Probably doesn't speak English.
Hasn't said a word of anything so far.
No. I mean, he perhaps doesn't understand English. He comes from Switzerland, you know.
Well, what should we do then, yodel?
Oh, no. In Switzerland, they speak 3 languages.
But all at once?
No, different parts. Some parts speak French, some Italian, and some German.
Oh, well, which part do you think Horrible comes from?
Well, that, ladies, is something we shall have to ascertain. Fortunately, I have an expert knowledge of all 3 tongues.
You ought to, eh? You've had enough tongues out of our shop. Lamb's tongues, ox tongues, the lot.
No, there's no need to be insulting. I'm only trying to help.
Well, go on.
I shall first address the animal with a few selected phrases in French. And I'd like you ladies to watch closely for any reaction.
All right, Mr. Niggle. You carry on and we'll watch the dog.
Right. Bonjour, monsieur. Comment allez-vous? Voulez-vous promener avec moi? Now then, did he show any signs of recognition?
Well, he sort of blinked a couple of times.
He didn't wag his tail, did he?
You'll know when he wags his tail. It clears everything off the table.
Now I'll try him with some Italian. Ready?
Yes.
Bueno minestrone vino, signor. Molti grazie bono. Any response?
Well, he looked up. Try a bit more.
More? Oh, wait a minute then. Yeah. Spaghetti bolognese. Ravioli Napoli Sorrento. Gina Lollobrigida, so there.
Oh, look out, Daisy, he's rolling over. It was that last bit that did it. Do you think he understands?
Well, if he understands about Lola Bridger, there's nothing much else we can teach him.
So he was rolling over. Oh, I wonder if that proves something.
Well, it depends. What did you tell him to do?
I don't know. I only speak the language. I can't translate it.
Well, he seems to have gone off to sleep now.
Oh, well, of course, Italian's a very restful language. I'll rouse him up with a bit of German.
Go on, then.
Achtung, Achtung! Rauchen verboten! Donner und Blitzen! Schweinhund! Kamerad!
Stop him! Stop him!
Let him stop him! What's wrong with you going off like that? Stop him! Honestly, Gert, that niggle. Half an hour of barking before he can find the German word for shut up.
And on top of that, he charges us 2 guineas for interpretation, translation, and a tatty old German phrase book with half the pages missing.
Let's have a look at it, Gert. Oh, here. This is what we want. Phrases for every emergency. Oh, listen to this. Pray assist me, Burgomaster. My aunt has fallen from our horseless carriage.
Dear, oh dear.
Then it says, make haste, Burgomaster. Her clothes have ignited themselves of the engine.
Then what?
Oh, lazy Burgomaster, your idleness have caused her untimely end.
Poor old soul, what a shame. What's next?
Hang on, I'll turn over. Oh, here. Her blank, I am enamoured of your elder daughter and would take her in wedlock.
Oh, love a duck. His aunt's only been dead 5 minutes and he's knocking about with strange women already. Here, isn't there anything in there we can say to a dog?
Well, not unless he wants to marry her blank's daughter. Oh, hello, Mr. Bell.
Good morning, ladies. Tinkle, tinkle. George Bell rides again.
Oh, Mr. Bell, you do look cold.
Yeah, she's very nippy out. I'm one of the bluebells. It is cold, blue bell, you see.
Yes, we're going round without a coat in this weather. You're not a bluebell, you're a dumbbell.
Yeah, very funny, very funny. Now then.
Before you start, Mr. Bell, do you know any German?
German?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I used to know quite a bit. Can't remember much now. Let's think now. What is it? What about this? Here. Helfen Sie mir bitte, Herr Bürgermeister. Meine Tante ist von einem Wagen und Pferd heruntergefallen.
Marvellous. What does it mean?
It means, pray assist me, Bürgermeister. My aunt has fallen from a...
Oh,
What's the idea, then?
Well, we're looking after a dog.
Looking after a dog? Oh, well, your luck's in. I've got just the stuff here. Canine cologne, the dog shampoo. You must have seen it on the telly. You know, if your dog's friendless, all on his own, spends all his time completely alone, he'll have the attraction of a ham bone after one dip in canine cologne.
Has anybody ever told you you've got a nice voice?
No, I can't say they have.
I'm not surprised.
No, seriously, ladies, this stuff's marvellous. One bath in this and he'll be a new dog.
Now, does it really work?
What? A friend of mine had a bad-tempered spaniel once. Put it in the bath with this stuff, changed him completely. When he came out, he was a bad-tempered bulldog.
Oh, all right. Look, we'll have a few bottles of that. Old Horrible probably needs them.
Right, I didn't know how's his appetite.
Shocking.
Oh, you want something to stimulate it?
No, we don't. No.
The thing here, try him with Yappy, the food that dogs can't resist.
What's it made from?
Well, I don't know exactly, but have you ever wondered what happens to those part-time postmen after Christmas?
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
No, I'm only joking, ladies. It's made from very good quality meat. This firm does all the animal foods, you know. They put out a new line in cat food.
What is it?
Canaries.
Oh, no, I don't think we'll bother.
Righto then, I'll be on my way. I've got to call into the Old Red Lion. I've got to go over there very urgent.
Why?
I'm thirsty. Cheerio, tinkle, tinkle. How much is that dog in the window? The one with his ears on the floor. How much is that action? Oh, here we are then, the Old Red Lion. And Peter, me love, pull us a pint, will you?
Hello, Mr. Bell.
Yeah, you look a bit peeved. What's up?
It's that man over there. He's annoying me.
Why? What's he doing?
Well, he's been in here an hour and he hasn't looked at me once.
Perhaps he's shy.
Well, he must be shy. I've whistled at him 3 times.
Didn't he look round?
Well, I think he tried to, but the lady with him pulled his head back.
God, spoil sport. Still, you've got plenty of boyfriends, Peter.
Oh, I know, but you never...
Pint, please.
Just a minute, I'm talking. Yes, you know, I went out with a very odd chap a while back. Never said a word all night, just sat there running his fingers through my hair.
Go on. Did you ever see him again?
Yes, the next day in Strawbridge Market selling hairpins. You know, one of the nicest chaps I ever knew was a poet. Funny-looking chap, but beautiful spoken.
Oh, yes?
Yes. One night he said to me, Greta, my heart is bleeding. I keep proposing to you without a veil.
Oh? What did you say?
I said, perhaps if you wear one next time, I might say yes. Of course,
Fine, please.
Oh, control yourself, do. Yes, you know, he had been wealthy, you know, but he lost all his money in the city.
Oh, stocks and shares?
No, he had a hole in his overcoat pocket. Because last month, you know, Alma arranged for me to meet a boyfriend of hers on a blind date.
Oh, how do you recognise him then?
Well, she told me to look out for a man wearing a big black patch.
Over his eye?
No, on the seat of his trousers. Oh, he was distinguished.
Yes.
Oh, by the way...
Fine, please.
Oh, don't get excited. Don't. As I was saying, Mr. Bell, I was wondering if you had any really nice Christmas cards.
Yeah, I've got a sample or two here. What about this one? This will suit you. To the only boy I've ever loved.
Oh, lovely. I'll have 4 dozen.
Righto. I'll drop him in next trip. I'm off now. Cheerio. Tickle, tickle.
Fine, please.
All right, Tom, I'll look after you now.
Well, you do better look after yourself. Come you over here and
Thank heavens for room to move. What have you done with Horrible then, Daisy? I let him take Cyril for a walk. Mind, he's not barking so much, but I think he's brooding over something.
Oh. Mrs. Floggit, I know you'll never forgive me, but he's gone.
Who? Horrible?
Yeah.
Where did he go?
He didn't say. He just ran off.
Oh, Cyril, that's the best bit of news we've heard for years.
Oi, you two.
Oh, lummy, old Mother Butler, what do you want?
You've gone too far this time. It's a diametrical liberty.
Well, what are you on about?
Do you know there's a wild animal in our house?
That's a fine thing to say about Mrs. Smead.
I didn't mean her.
Oh, well, we already knew you were in there.
I mean that dog of yours. It's in our house. Emma's nearly going out of her head, and she wants it removed.
Yes, she'd look better without her head.
None of your sauce. I'd just finished cooking the dinner when the great brute rushed in and scoffed the lot.
Oh, he'll eat anything. It's a bit simple.
If he's staying with you, he must be stark raving there.
What?
Well, what are you going to do about it? Emma's worried stiff.
Where is he?
He's lying on our sofa, half asleep.
Well, why should that worry Emmy?
She's underneath him.
Oh, lummy, give me the phrase book, Gert. You look after the shop. Okay.
Poor Emma, she'll never be the same.
Pity he didn't sit on you, then.
Very funny. Now, wipe your big feet before you come in. Hurry up, he's probably at her by now. Emma, are you still there?
That chance I've got to be anywhere else. I can't move.
Oh, love O'Reilly, are you all right, Emma?
No, I'm not, Emma. I'm suffocated. I don't want to cause no ill feeling, but I was insisting.
All right. All right, Emma. Hey, wait a minute, let's have a look in the book. Dear, you are awkward, Emmy. Why couldn't you have fallen out of a horseless carriage? I know what to say, then.
Hurry up.
Oh, common Z.
Here, mind your language in this house.
That's German.
This is no time to teach the dog foreign languages. Get him out.
Oh, hurry up, please. It is so hot under here.
All right, Emma, we'll turn the electric fire out. Look, Mrs. Butler, have you got any chocolate biscuits?
Yes, but we didn't invite you in here for tea.
Not for me, for the dog.
There's some on the mantelpiece.
Right, all right, here we are. Come on, Horrible. Chocky Bicky.
Oh, that's better.
Now, go on home, boy. Go on.
Thank you, Mrs. Floggit, because it was uncomfortable and you did have a funny smell.
Well, he didn't before he come in here.
I suppose we'll have to have the whole place fumigated now.
It's about time. Perhaps we ought to have the dog done now he's been in here.
How dare you? That animal's given poor Emma the trembles. Ought to be destroyed.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. She's only a bit shaken.
Listen, you troublemaker.
Now, steady, dearie, steady.
Now, don't you start on me, you nosy old faggot.
You can't call me names.
Can't I? I've got some I've been saving up specially for you.
Watch it.
Listen to this one for a start.
Mrs. Floggit, come back in the shop, quick.
Cyril, what's the matter now?
It's horrible. He came dashing into the kitchen, and now he's lying down in front of the fire.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Miss Gert's underneath him.
Oh! You know, Gert, I can't think what's wrong with that dog. He's done nothing but mope around the shop all day.
Oh, perhaps you've said something to offend him. He's off his food as well.
I know. All he's had today is 3 pounds of chocolate biscuits, and he won't touch his bully beef. Perhaps we ought to get him a vet.
If he won't eat bully beef, he won't eat a vet.
Oh, Gert, don't be so epidildoc.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Hello, Mr. Niggle. What can we do for you?
Oh, ladies, I've been discussing your dog with Cyril, and I've come to the conclusion he's out of condition.
Oh, we're not worried about Cyril. It's the dog we're thinking of.
Right. Well, in that case, I think I can help you. Remember, whenever you're in trouble, there's always Niggle.
Yes, you mean whenever there's Niggle, we're always in trouble.
Now, I'll just give the dog a brief examination.
Here, Mr. Niggle, apart from raising young Cyril, what do you know about dumb animals?
Ladies, do you realise that during the war I was attached to the veterinary corps?
As a vet?
No. They'd run short of guinea pigs.
And they experimented on you?
Yes, and it's my proud boast that I've had 4 diseases that can only happen to rabbits. Now then, come and see here, Audible. Yeah. Well, all his legs is there. Wait a minute, though. Got another one at the back.
Mr. Niggle, that's his tail.
Oh, yes, so it is. Well, his nose is wet.
It has lost his hanky.
Ladies, I think I have put my finger on the trouble. It's psychosomatic.
What?
Psychosomatic. The trouble is entirely in his mind.
Would that account for the smell as well?
No. He's suffering from delusions.
Oh, that's probably why he curled up on Emmy's lap. He thought it was a Pekingese.
He imagines he's Hill, so he is Hill. The root of the trouble is his own sick.
Well, there's no one more sick of him than this one.
No. He's pining for his natural habitat, the snowy slopes of the Alps. There's only one solution.
What's that?
Don't you worry, it's very simple.
I bet it's going to help us, Gert, and I bet it costs us a few bob.
No, I can help you, ladies. Of course, it'll cost a few bob.
Oh, dear, what are you going to do now?
Well, with the help of young Cyril, I shall construct in your back garden a miniature Switzerland, complete with mountains, chalets, crevasses, and a cuckoo clock.
Mr. Niggle, are you potty?
Gert, what a silly question. Of course he is.
All right, ladies, if that's the way you feel. But if that dog's delusions grow worse and he ends up in a padded kennel, it'll be your own fault. See what I mean? He thinks he's David Whitfield already.
Mr. Niggle, we are sorry for the animal, but of all the daft ideas you've ever had, that's the daftest. And you're not building a miniature Switzerland in our garden, and that's final.
Well, Daisy, you must admit our garden does make a lovely Switzerland.
I tell you, Gert, I still wouldn't have given away if Horrible's yowling hadn't started to sound like rock around the clock.
Well, let's take him out and see what he thinks of old Niggle's idea.
Now then, Cyril, lad, stop loafing about on Mont Blanc and pass me up the Matterhorn.
What's that, Daddy?
Them 2 tea sets down there. Oh, hello, ladies. Nearly finished. What do you think of it?
Well, it's all right. What's that old tin bath full of water?
Tin bath? Please, that's Lake Geneva.
Well, what's the water gushing out at the end? Niagara Falls?
Oh, there's a hole in the bath. I've done everything to simulate realism.
Yeah, what's Cyril doing creeping about up there? Smuggling watches over the frontier?
Where? Cyril, come down off the Jungfrau at once.
All right, Dad.
And stop scuffling your ears about. You'll start a avalanche.
Yeah, Mr. Niggle, I've heard of people living in a world of their own, but it's the first time I've heard of anyone building one.
Thank you. Do you realise I've made the whole thing out of soap boxes and tea chests?
Yes, Mr. Niggle, that's just what it looks like.
And what's all this torn-up newspaper in the barrel?
That, ladies, is snow. Every half hour, Cyril will stand on a chair and sprinkle it about whilst yodeling. Give him a demonstration, Cyril. Get that bucket of snow. Now up on the chair. Now start yodeling. Right. Now throw the snow. Ooh. Cyril, Dad, next time, take it out of the bucket first.
Well, Mr. Niggle, you've gone to an awful lot of trouble, but Horrible doesn't seem very impressed by it.
Well, of course not. There's still one vital element missing.
What's that?
Well, naturally, the beast won't feel really at home till he has a little barrel round his neck full of brandy.
Oh, no.
Now, look, Daisy, we've gone so far, we might just well go through with it. We'll use the bottle from the medicine chest. Come on, Horrible.
Righto, ladies. I'll just make the final preparations.
More expense, Gert. This'll teach you to speak to strange dogs without an introduction.
Come on, Horrible, over here. Now then. That's right. Let's get this round your neck. Now, stop still. I'm not going to hurt you. No, all right. Stop still.
Struggling with him, Gert. You look as though you're doing a St. Bernard waltz.
That's all right now. He's ready now. Open the door.
Here, Gert, hold his collar. Don't let him out there with that brandy.
Why?
Well, I've just realised what Niggle was up to. He's laying out there on his cardboard mountain covered in paper snow, and listen to him.
Help! Brandy! I'm lost! Brandy! Send us a Bernard! Brandy! Over here, little doggy!
Nearly time to close the shop, Gert. Old Horrible's as miserable as ever.
Well, Nichols' idea didn't do much good.
You know, I think he takes his ideas too far, Gert.
Why?
Well, Cyril's just been in to say his dad's laid up with frostbite and exposure.
Now there's someone in the shop. I'll go, Dave.
Good evening, Fräulein. I am from the Polizei, man, hearing that you a large dog in the shop are keeping.
Yes. Well, just a minute. Daisy, there's a tiny little bloke in the shop about 4 feet nothing, and he's talking foreign.
Oh, tell him we haven't got any and we're expecting some in next week.
No, Daisy, no. Look, you come and see what he wants.
Righto. Good evening, Mr.
Burgermaster. Herr Burgermaster.
Oh, Daisy, it's him. Here, why didn't you go and help that old lady in the horseless carriage?
What?
Gert, now what can we do for you?
My little dog is lost, and I hear that here in this shop he has himself found.
Well, if he's yours, you're welcome to him. You don't have to kneel down.
I am not kneeling down.
Sorry.
Mein little Otto, mein lieber kleiner Otto. Thank you, Fräulein. His brothers and sisters will be pleased once more again to see him.
Brothers and sisters?
Jawohl, yeah, 7 more of them I have.
Love, you mean you have 7 St. Bernards?
Yeah, it is not difficult. My flat has 2 rooms.
Oh, well, he's all yours. Go on, take him away. By the way, what's his real name?
His name is King Otto the First of Bavaria, Bohemia and Schleswig-Holstein.
Lovely. No wonder he's fond of chocolate biscuits.
Ladies, how for finding him repayment can I make?
Just take him away.
Danke schön. And one thing, ladies, if ever in Switzerland, stranded in the snow you are, just mention my name to any St. Bernard. Auf Wiedersehen.
Well, Daisy, that's the last of Horrible. Oh, I mean, King Otto the Fourth, thank goodness. You know, I don't know how a little man like that could manage that big dog on a leash.
Oh, you haven't got him on a leash, Gert. He's riding him. Oh, what a day. I'm dead beat. Oh, put the light out, Gert. Let's get some sleep.
Yes, poor old King Otto the Fourth. I know he was a nuisance, but he was a nice nuisance, and I don't think I'll ever forget him.
No, neither will I. There's so many things to remember him by, isn't there? Hole in the door, the broken crockery, the chewed up hearth rug. Oh, well, he's gone now. Let's get some sleep.
Daisy, did you hear that?
Yes, but it can't be.
Sounds like it to me.
I'm going to have a look.
Oh, Daisy, is it King Otto the Fourth?
It is. And that's not the worst of it. He's brought King Otto the First, Second, and Third with him.
You've been listening to Floggits with Elsie and Doris Waters, Joan Sims, Hugh Paddick, Ronnie Barker, Iris Vandeleur, Ron Moody, and Peter Hawkins. The script was by Terry Nation, John Junkin, and Dave Freeman, and this recorded production was by Bill Gates.